Yeah, Jonah and Silas, greetings from Los Angeles. I think you're here too. You're in, at least in Southern California, not Los Angeles. Santa Barbara. I go there every now and then. Sent you a few letters and a CD, I think, or a DVD to your address there at Westmont. And I guess you're coming to the parents' house, or your grandparents, my parents' house, for Thanksgiving here in Los Angeles. I won't be there. It's too awkward for me to sit around with family. You know Barry and Kay, they won't talk to me, so they won't respond to my correspondence. So it'd be very awkward to sit there with them at the table. You know, I'm okay and well, and I just hope you haven't listened to too much gossip about me, because people do that. People will try to marginalize and hurt others through their words. I'm a good person, really. I am a Christian. I graduated from Calvin with honors, and I went back and I got another bachelor's degree in my teaching degree. I also taught school in Coachella. Probably heard of the music festival. Well, that started after I was teaching there for a few years down in the far end. I don't know if you've been down there in the Palm Springs area. I was on the further east end, not in Palm Springs, but in actually the city of Coachella, which is in Coachella Valley. And also I taught, or I actually did missionary work in Costa Rica. I did disaster relief there after the earthquake in '91. And then I stayed there and taught, or tutored two kids in a wilderness, or rainforest tourist camp for several months. That was when the solar eclipse happened. That was a fun thing to see. It got totally dark in the middle of the day. And then the next year, '92, I did some missionary work in the Philippines, summer mission. That was a great experience. I really strongly recommend that, to do a mission, summer short-term mission. I don't know how much your faith and Christianity is important to you. I hope it is. You chose a Christian college, of course. That's a good sign. I don't know much about Westmont. I had a friend who went there. I've gone there. I've been up in that area a few times. Go to a few churches there every now and then when I'm passing through, and I sometimes stay a few days in the area, go hiking and things like that. Beautiful area. I really like Santa Barbara, so I hope all is well there. I don't know how far you are from graduating. Must be getting close, though, huh? And so that was where was I now? And then I taught school in Los Angeles for several years as I was going through seminary, Fuller Seminary in Pasadena. And started my own ministry, Christian ministry, Mustard Seed Ministries, and have been doing evangelism of different sorts all over Southern California and occasionally outside of the area. Also pro-life ministry, I'm engaged in that, involved with that. I hope you support pro-life as well. Consider going out to protests and rallies for the sake of the unborn children at Planned Parenthoods around all over the place. You can find one and look for lifenews.com. That has some good information there, and several other organizations can give you information where to attend rallies. Hope the two of you can get involved in that. It's the biggest, I think it really is the biggest problem in our world right now, is the genocide of unborn babies. We need to stop it. It's really, really tragedy. I mean, hate to say it, but it's a bigger tragedy now than the Nazi Holocaust. It killed so many babies. It just dwarfs the Nazi Holocaust. Sad and tragic as that was, Anyways, on a happier note, we got Thanksgiving, as I said, coming up. You're going to be here, and I'm going to drop off some food and things for the family and for all of you to enjoy. And then I'll be out doing my traditional Thanksgiving activities. I go to a few different places where I help out, serve meals. And then we start to count down to Christmas, of course. And are you going back to Michigan for Christmas? Yeah, I miss Michigan. You know, I grew up there in Grand Rapids. I really loved Grand Rapids. But, just too small after a while and too many gossipy people, even in the church, Some people they're not building you up. They're tearing you down. So we need people to build each other up in Christ. That's important. And, growing up in Grand Rapids was a great experience. I love the winters. Really, they're a little too long for me, but actually, I love the snow. I love skiing at Cannonsburg. You ever go there at Cannonsburg? Are you a snow skier or a snowboarder? We didn't have snowboarding back then, just snow skis. A lot of moguls. That's where I learned to ski, at Cannonsburg. And Camp Roger. I loved Camp Roger with my cousin Brian. I don't know if you ever met Brian. Married to Jennifer, the son of my Uncle Gary. Don't talk to them much anymore. They were fun as kids, but I really liked Audra as a person. Really, spiritually, she's a good person, I think. And of course, Julie, your Aunt Julie, and their kids, Megan and Larkin. I hope you talk to them every now and then and pray for them. I don't know how Megan's doing, but I remember seeing them in 2005 and helping out their family there in St. Joseph. And, of course, my parents, your grandparents, are getting up there in age, but they're still doing well. I stay in regular contact with them, mostly by email. Stop in every now and then and say hi. And I think they really enjoy having you come by. They like having the grandkids, and they like going to Michigan every summer. For that matter, if my dad wasn't here, your grandfather, I probably would go back to Michigan because I wouldn't have any real support here, any spiritual support. He's like the great wisdom, the great owl of wisdom and spiritual support here. Especially after the Crystal Cathedral went bankrupt. That was sort of my in here. As I was going through seminary, I was getting involved at the Crystal Cathedral, and I didn't know that it was having such financial difficulties until the last year or so. It became obviously clear that they were going down, and that was really sad. I hope you attended some of those services before it was closed, and they're going to be reopening now as a Catholic church at the Christ Cathedral. It's in progress already. They have mass there in the Arboretum, but then they're going to open next year back in the main cathedral. And for that matter, by the way, do you ever go to Catholic churches, or are you strictly Protestant or Christian Reformed? I recommend at least attending Mass every now and then. You don't have to become Catholic or agree with everything about Catholicism, but just check it out a little bit, okay?